Yo, 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 what's up, guys? Good morning, good morning. What's up, team? Hey, what's up, Ellen? Good morning. What's up, Two-Way? What's up, Diego, Nancy, Mark, Don, Joshua, leading? Good morning, team. All right, so if you didn't catch my video I put out yesterday, it's going to be an interesting day. One of the things, I could just go over my results here. I think these are my results. Yeah, these are my results. So let me show you guys this real quick. So like, these are my backtesting results from my backtesting session this weekend on gap ups and penny stocks. If you didn't see that video, I suggest you go watch it now. In it, I backtested gaps and I saw how often penny stocks put in I looked at how often penny stocks put in a pre-market high and then dropped below it, and then after the bell broke that pre-market high. Like what percentage of the time that happened. So basically, what percentage of the time stocks gapped up and then broke the pre-market high that they formed earlier after the bell, right? And so these are my results. Now, let me just preface the rest of this with that these base results were somewhat somewhat expected here. Okay, obviously they're going to be subjective to a certain extent. They're going to be opinion based to a certain extent because I'm the one ultimately giving it a mark for success or failure, and that's just normal. But again, they actually broke the pre-market high about 31% of the time. Now, that's not really the main point of testing it. What I was interested in seeing is that obviously there's 20 successful instances of that and 44 failures, 64 total, going all the way back to the 12th of June. Now, like I said, that wasn't really what I was testing here. What I really wanted to see is when they do break, what are the success chances? Like how often do those things succeed when they actually break those levels? And again, we can look at that here. And so when they actually did break, remember I said there were 20 breaks of those pre-market highs that were formed. They ran up sometime that day and they stayed above that level for most of the day. 16 out of 20. That's 80%. So when stocks actually do break the pre-market high and actually legitimately break it, not just kind of baby tap it 1 cent over and then reject back down, but times where stocks actually break the pre-market high, they worked 80% of the time. They ended up pushing above that point 80% of the time. And so yeah, very interesting data to say the least. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's moving here. And maybe I'm going to try to test that today, Let me get all this set up. Hold on, guys. Let's get sell the bid. And like I said, if you want to see more thorough analysis of those results, go check out my video from this past weekend. I dropped the video. It's about 10 minutes long. Breaks down what I was actually doing and why I did it, what my results were looking like. Just a solid amount of information, I think. Again, like I said, I do kind of have to preface anybody watching it where it's somewhat subjective. Anytime you manually backtest anything, it's going to be somewhat subjective. But I think the results were interesting, and I think that, like I said, here's my backtesting results. You can go back and test these results if you really want to. But I kind of did all the hard work for you. These are all the stocks I tested. You can see a large list of them. And again, the data that I got from that test was really interesting. And it's something that I'm certainly going to use in my own trading. I already knew that most penny stocks were going to fail. That's most people know, listen, penny stocks are terrible companies usually. I'm not saying you can't make money. There's still a lot of momentum to be made there. And it can be a very profitable thing to approach it. But if you're just betting that penny stocks, or if you're just investing or swing trading in penny stocks after they run up without any other conditions, you're going to have a pretty tough time, man. Like I said, about 31%. But with all that said, We got ECOR ripping up here. ECOR, one of my favorites of the day. NBY, gapping up really nicely from 113 to 170. It also explains that my dip buying strategy kind of works, and it's understandable. We got WIMI popping off here. We got BOXL, and we're going to go look at the news in just a minute. But yeah, we got BOXL. We got DLPN here, gapping up. I like DLPN. I've traded it a lot before and made some money on it before. So we're going to watch DLPN here. We got RIGL popping off with no news. Not the most volume, but it's got some coming in here. And CETX as well. A lot of gappers today. Really nice day, honestly. This one doesn't have the most volume, but it's not a bad day for sure. We got SPAQ ripping up. We got UAVS. And so we got some options today for sure here. VXRT. We got WKHS. VXRT's popping off here. WKHS is ripping up. Really, the overall market, this is the market right now, guys. The market's up to 320. And so market's looking pretty strong, I would say. Pretty strong market. Let me know what you think, you know. Hey, thank you, Bubba. What's up, dude? Good morning, man. What's up, Lester? Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, well, Nancy, give me some ideas. I'm a programmer to a certain extent, and so part of me wants to build a program to do this for me. I have to be honest, I'm more of a front-end person, though. Like, I'm more of a front-end programmer, so it's like I know JavaScript and React and a little bit of React Native and you know, HTML, CSS, all the front-end good stuff. But I know some Python, but I don't know Python well enough to build my own backtesting algorithmic programs, and I mean, I have to study Python for a few days before I can really give that a shot, but that's my next step, is honestly what I think I'm going to do. And listen, if I do build that, I'll give it to everybody for free. You know, if I do end up building a program that backtests, I'll give it to everybody for free. But that's if and when, and again, I'm going to have to get a little bit more well-versed. The thing about programming, though, guys, and the thing about coding and programming is that once you learn one language, you basically learn how to program, because all of the languages, while they have different syntax, which is like grammar, they are all the same in certain ways. Like they have overarching themes that are consistent with each of them, like object-oriented programming, Boolean, which is just true or false, conditionals, like if A equals B, print this or whatever. So conditional logic and a few other things, but they're all the same. And so with that, knowing one programming language will basically teach you the overarching logic behind all of them for the most part. But again, I'm gonna have to learn Python a little bit if I'm gonna do that, but that's my next step, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, ECOR gapping up. Let's go ahead and look at the catalyst behind this. Let me go ahead and look at the news here. Let me see. Yeah. What's up? What's up, Two Way? Yeah, I got you, man. Let me see. Let me see what Two Way's watching. There he is. NBY, WAFU, RETO. What's PSV doing? I heard a lot of people talking about PSV last week, and understandably so. I mean, this thing ripped up from 80 cents all the way to $3.05. So huge rip for a PSV. It's since dropped back down, but sometimes these have a little subtle spike after they give some back. So we'll probably watch this one too. RETO, maybe have a second day push. I kind of like that one too. What else we got? WAFU, this was last week's runner. Interesting. Yeah, here's one of the times that this one broke pre-market high levels and then ripped up some. I would still probably consider that a success though. But I like that list too, Way. I'll probably watch some of those too. But yeah, so All right, so the news for this one, this is Electrocore, and their Vegas nerve device won FDA emergency use treatment to treat dyspnea in COVID-19 patients. Shares are surging. So basically, they got an emergency use authorization for their nerve device for Electrocore, and that's ECOR. So yeah, I mean, anytime the FDA is involved, it's usually a legitimate catalyst. And in this instance, they received emergency use authorization for their Gamma Core Sapphire CV for acute treatment of asthma. Basically. Okay. So they got emergency use authorization by the FDA for their asthma treatment for ECOR, basically in COVID patients, for patients with asthma, which may be relevant to me. I mean, my wife has asthma. We haven't caught the Rona yet, but I'm sure we will eventually, just like everybody else. So NBY is Nova Bay, and they're gapping up from 113 to 173 here. They put out a study that showed Avanova was effective against the Rona. So they showed that their disinfectant kills COVID-19 according to a third-party test. And they are going to submit Avanova to the Environmental Protection Agency to be added to the approved list of disinfectants. Here's the thing now. All right, let me talk about this. Here's the thing. This is the reality, right? I would dare to say a large majority of disinfectants are probably going to work against COVID, because here's the reality is that COVID's been around for a long time, different strains of it. And so I'm sure most disinfectants are going to be effective against it. And so I don't know if this is a fluff piece for this stock specifically, or if that's like a legitimate catalyst that these COVID stocks are going through. Either way, I really don't mind the 150 risk level here. That's not terrible. And it's a little bit too high for me now. We'll see how it acts at like 180 right there too. I doubt it's going to break up here, but we'll see. But this is worth a watch. I'm definitely including it on my list today. We also have WIMI with its big run from last week. All right, so this is the augmented reality stock with the VR and augmented reality, holographic cloud services, face recognition, 5G applications, and they ran up last week. Nothing new today, but they did make some moves last week because they're going to provide holographic face recognition for 5G applications for WIMI. So we'll see what happens there. We got DLPN. This one doesn't have as much volume as I would really prefer it did, but we're going to watch it either way. Nothing really new that I see. On Friday, they put out saying that they're going to host the first quarter 2020 earnings call. And so they're gapping up, I guess, on that. We'll see what happens for DLPN here as well. We also have BOXL. I believe this is a crypto-related stock. I'm not 100% sure, though. No catalyst here either. They regained board independence with 2 new directors on the 7th of last week. They also appointed Wayne Jackson and Charles Amos as independent board members. And nothing new since has come out here. So we'll see what happens. My guess is it's just the overall sector. Let me check everything here. What else we got? WSTL, nah, this one's alright, but we got UAVS, and UAVS has got some volume here. It's worth the watch too. This is AG Eagle, and their aerial systems going to base and expand manufacturing facilities in Wichita. Yeah, we'll see what happens there. Worth a watch. What else we got? CETX. RIGL was another one, but I don't think it had much volume after this run up. I mean, it's at 220, sorry. They launched their chronic immune thrombocytopenia treatment in Germany. Nailed it. Yeah, that was on the 9th. Traders are circulating a study called, quote, a high content screen for mucin 1 reducing compounds identifies fostamatinib as a candidate for rapid repurposing for acute lung injury during the pandemic. So yeah, that's a new article that's circulating, causing some bullish sentiment here, it looks like, for RIGL. What else we got here? We got SPAQ from last week, still up, and really strong move here as well. All right. What's the name of this stock, SPAQ? ECOR. Yeah, WKHS is popping off here too. Did I hear a subscribe? Is that what I heard? Where's my subscribe list? Oh, there it is. Shout out to Morad, Roy, John, Hussam. Appreciate the subs, guys. Welcome to the team here. And we're going to have another video dropping today, guys. Like I said, I'm going to start dropping about 4 to 5 videos a week on this channel. And they're going to be different things. Mostly strategy reviews and backtesting results is what I'm going to be dropping this week. I'll have to think of something else to drop next week. But those are what I'm planning on dropping here. But we do have WKHS, which is Workhorse, popping off here. DSS announced a multi-year contract. They're just too low a volume, man, until they start to pop up. I mean, they went all the way up here, but they since dropped all the way back down to where they started. And unless they pick up volume, I'm just not liking it. And BY will be over 2 today. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't hate it. It's just, like, if it dropped to 160, I might consider like a dip buy here, but it depends. Like I said, the big thing I've realized back testing those penny stocks last week and this weekend was that most of these are ultimately going to fail. You know, most of these are not going to run up. And I think betting that they're going to run up is it's going to be a lower percentage play. At the same time, though, I think there's some instances where you can get into dip buys and they're going to have favorable risk reward levels that are going to compensate for the lower accuracy. And I think if you trade them on a shorter term basis without necessarily looking for pre-market high breaks, and you try to instead attack like something else, like a breakout at the open, but you understand most of them are not going to hit the pre-market highs, I think that's another understandable way to attack them. But in this way, you know, basically, if you're buying stocks betting that they're going to break pre-market high, it's going to be a lower percentage play, and that's just the data. And maybe it has to do with summertime, you know, maybe that's what it is, who knows, but we'll see. We got WKHS here. Workhorse. They are an American technology company focused on providing sustainable and cost-effective drone integrated electric vehicles. This is an EV play. Hey, I appreciate the sub, crazy company. Appreciate that, bro. Welcome to the team, man. Thank you for the subscribe. Y'all be like him and hit that subscribe button. Click the bell. Turn on notifications. Real quick. While I'm sitting here, guys, y'all go join my man Trader Mike's Discord. He's almost to 3,000 members. I think he's close, but he's almost to 3,000 members. It's probably the most active penny stock Discord I've ever been to, and it's one of the reasons I got back involved trading penny stocks again. And so y'all go check out Trader Mike's Discord. I'm going to post the link in this chat here so you can go to it. And like I said, really legit Discord, super active, really good group of traders there, and I'm going to post this link so you can check it out. Let's help him break 3K today. Let's help him break 3,000 today. There's the link in the chat. Y'all go join Trader Mike's Discord. We're gonna still be hanging out here, and I'll post my Discord later. But for now, go check out Mike's. He's a good dude, great group of traders. Let's help him break 3,000 Discord members today. He's close. Let me see. WKHS Workhorse C Series all electric deliveries. They were awarded an executive order from the California Air Resources Board. So yeah, Workhorse was awarded a big order from the California Air Resource Board for their electric vehicles. If you guys don't know, California put in that legislation that said by 2024 all trucks must be electric. Now that's pretty big legislation, and I think Workhorse is going to positively benefit from that. But it's an interesting dynamic, certainly. What's up, Annette? What's up, Precise? What's up, Cal and Frank? But yeah, that's the news for Workhorse, and it is ripping up here. I'll almost certainly trade this one. We also have NIO, which was gapping up more. It's since dropped back down, but we'll watch it. But yeah, ECOR, big level now, I think, is this level right here at 320s, 326 maybe. Here you go. Yeah, y'all join Trader Mike's, man. Let's get that Discord to break 3K today. Yeah, a bunch of states following California. I could see how that would happen. What's up, Coach? Man. Sorry, the lighting in here has got me looking like a vampire. I just looked. I look like a vampire, and that's okay, you know. I'll vampire it out today. It's just the lighting in here, man. I'm not even in my room. I'm in my playroom / book room upstairs. I'll have to show you guys what my room looks like right now, but all right. So ECOR is pushing up. It might break this 318 level. Should I trade a little breakout in pre-market right now? I could. I got my dip on DBY. I gotta watch ECOR here. Oh, NBY, I'm guessing is what you meant. That's not low enough. I mean, we'll see. Tesla, yeah, what's Tesla doing? And we could go over some overall market news as well. Let's take a look at some market news. Tesla, man, just making crazy moves here, man. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. Tesla is just not looking back. I think Tesla passed up Warren Buffett and how rich he was after last week and in the last few weeks. Yes, sir. Alright guys, let's do this. What we got today? What's your favorite watch today? Let me go over the overall market news. The market's up today, guys. So, market's strong. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Mohammed. Appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button, guys. Be like him. Hit that subscribe button. Click the bell. We do this live every day. Show support for what we do here, guys. Hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, remember, if you click the bell, you'll get an alert every time we go live, and I'm dropping a lot of data videos this weekend. So I'm dropping backtesting results, strategy reviews, looking more in depth with all of it. So hit the subscribe button and make sure you click the bell too, because you'll get an alert every time we go live. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's toxic. I think Tesla is one of those really what's the word, divisive stocks in the market. There's really polarized stocks in the market where people either love it or they absolutely hate it. I don't know why people hate it, but they absolutely hate it sometimes. And so Tesla is just one of those really polarizing stocks that people just hate for some reason. And it makes them get so angry if it succeeds. Like, I don't care if a stock goes up or down. I'm not shorting anything long term. Like, maybe people have put options, or maybe people have a bunch of their account locked up trading it. But in the end, man, Tesla's just not looking back. And I think what you got to understand is, like, there's a lot of things that have been benefiting Tesla. Like, yeah, the EV plays are big right now, but Tesla's the big dog in that. And so with that, I mean, with California's legislation, where they're forcing all these vehicles to turn electric. Again, somebody else mentioned it. A lot of states are following suit and are going to consequently benefit Tesla in that way, because electric vehicles are going to pick up more and more. And that's what you got to understand about Tesla. Like, you could say it doesn't deserve to be up here, but like the reality is that it is. And the market's not based off of solely the health of a company, but also mass psychology. And you know, it just shows you how many people are bullish and bearish in certain things, and in the end, people are bullish in Tesla by a large margin. But yeah, there's also going to be squeezes though if it does start dropping. Yeah, for sure though. I kind of agree with you, Precise. Tesla's one of those ones where I don't want to short it, but I also don't want to long it right now. It's too high up there now. Too extended. I appreciate the sub. Thank you guys. New high for ECOR. ECOR breaking highs here. Yeah, so we'll see. Like I said, I was thinking about trading this breakout. I'm gonna wait. Let's see what we get there. I don't know what I want to do with this one quite yet. I'm gonna wait and see for this. But we are getting the breakout slightly here. We'll see what happens. But I think I'm gonna wait to trade some momentum breakouts at the opening bell. I'm gonna get some different scanners up here as well, guys. So like, these are some scanners, but I'm gonna get some better ones here. Hold on. A little bit higher relative volume scans real quick. Yeah, these are a little bit better, and I'll show you what's moving a little bit more here. But yeah, ECOR breaking highs. It's up to 330s. Maybe I should have traded the breakout. I talked about it, guys. I kind of wanted to, but maybe I should have. You know, I should have traded the breakout on this ad. Maybe I talked myself out of it. But hindsight's 2020, and I know what I do the best is just trading breakout momentum at the open. And so I think that's kind of what I got to stick with. But yeah. Let me see. I'm watching DLPN, and we got a lot of stuff to watch today, so we should find some momentum at the open. Oh, I forgot to get my hotkeys set up. Oh no, man. How do I do this? I forgot my hotkeys, guys. Yeah, PSV, a huge rip from yesterday. A huge rip. Crazy move for PSV. I did see that one. PSV, absolutely crazy move. $338 now. Yeah, ECOR surging up. Like I said, I talked about buying the breakout here. I also like it because it's kind of like a $0.25. we'll see. Now the next step is to see if it holds support here at 320s. That's really what I want to see here. We got a few other stuff popping up in the scanners. Let me look at the overall market news real quick, guys. What's up, Joshua? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do too, Joel. I mean, I'm not necessarily against it. I feel like I need to wait here. You know what I mean? I think I generally trade breakouts at the open the best. And so with that, I think I just got to wait for that patience and be chill with it. But yeah, let's look at the SPY and the overall market news today, guys. So that way we can see, you know, what's pulling a lot of these other stocks up. I'm going to go ahead and read the ETF preview here. And this is from MT Newswires. It says, quote, stock futures were mostly higher ahead of the opening bell as optimism returned to the markets following news that Pfizer and its partner BioNTech, which is BNTX, have been granted fast-track designation by the US FDA for 2 of 4 COVID-19 vaccine candidates the companies are jointly developing. Encouraging results reported Friday by Gilead Sciences on its antiviral drug also helped brighten market sentiment, and the economic calendar is vacant today, so there's no releases that are ultimately going to affect the market. At the same time, New York President John Williams will speak at 11:30 Eastern, and Dallas Fed President Robert Kaplan is going to speak at 1 p.m. Eastern. We also have Pepsi reported core earnings of $132 per share, which is down from $154 per share a year earlier. Net revenue was $15.95 billion for the 12 weeks ending June 13th. Also, guys, we have in commodities, we have crude that is down 1.1%. The U.S. oil fund is down 0.6%. Natural gas is down around 2%. The U.S. Natural Gas Fund is down 2% as well. Gold's up 0.4%. The Spider Gold Trust is up 0.4%. Silver is up around 3%. And the iShares Silver Trust is up over 2%. So that's the market news today. We're at 320 right now. We'll see what happens. Again, we're watching NBY here maybe. See how far the dip goes. Like, I'm not super opposed to maybe buying the dip at 160, using this 150 level as a risk with like a few hundred shares here. Is that what I should do? Let me think about it. I'm going to buy 100 shares here. Wait, I can't mark it. Buy the ask. Yeah, I'm going to buy 100 shares. I'm in at 164. I'll risk off of 150. And it's a tight risk. We'll see. This one's not going to use too much of my equity, so I'll be all right in that regard. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Hey, welcome, man. I appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button, guys. Click the bell. We do this live every day. But yeah, I just dip bought MBY here. We're going to trade more so, you know, some more breakouts at the opening bell. And we'll see what happens here, but we still got a few different things to watch. WKHS has been making some moves here, and ideally my profit target in this instance is like 185 or so. I would love $2, but a tight risk of like 150, maybe 146 there for about $20. Yes, sir. And so let's do this, guys. What else is on the list today, guys? Like I said, let me know if you have anything specific you want me to take a look at. We got a few other ones here. Another one that we haven't really talked about is VUZI. VUZI here, gapping up from 350s to 410. This one doesn't look terrible. Let's see if I can find the news release for VUZI. They are going to partner with Verizon to develop 5G-enabled smart glasses. That's the news. That came out on the 9th. Nothing too crazy today, though. No really new news here. We also have EVRI, and I don't think I've talked about this one either. EVRI. And this one's gapping up from around $6 all the way to $7. So right now it's up about 98 cents. And so we'll see what happens here, or it's up about $1.02. But we'll see what happens here. And this one, it's not terrible. It doesn't look bad. I'm going to watch all of these at the opening bell to look for like red to green and wash out long setups and strategies. And so, like I said, stick around for that. We're going to be trading the open live like we do every day. Precise says, I'm long Hey, what's up, Paul? What's up, dude? What's up, Ron? Yeah, I get my news from Thinkorswim. Alright, guys. So, let's do this, guys. Yeah, EVRI is up. Like I said, I'm holding, if you're just now joining us, I'm holding, what am I holding? Not ECOR. ECOR got rejected. What am I holding? DLPN? No. I forgot what I was holding, guys. I can't remember. NBY? Yeah, NBY is what I'm holding, actually. That's what it is. I am down $5. Alright, guys. Alright, team, let's do this. Yeah, they have a new contract with Verizon, yeah, for sure. JP Morgan results are coming tomorrow. Interesting. What else we got? Hey, shout out to Amy. She shared me on Twitter. Thank you. Alright, guys. Yeah, I'm holding NBY here. Just 100 shares. A very small position. We also have OSS here. I gotta keep an eye on NBY. I'm gonna put it on my other chart. But yeah, I'm holding it. 100 shares. Very small. We're gonna see if we can hold it for the next 30 minutes until the opening bell. And get a breakout at the open. That's all we're really looking for. It's putting in higher lows right now, hopefully, and so we're gonna watch it. We also have OSS here, popping off. So OSS, guys, whoa, where to go? There we go. That's better. OSS popping up on the scanners here. Breaking out here. We're gapping up from 195 to 292s here. Big move. Not the most volume. Let me get rid of this 5-minute chart. Let's look at a 1-minute chart. But yeah, OSS, I mean, volume's coming in right now. It's still pretty light volume, relatively speaking here, but we are getting some moves for OSS, and we're testing $3. We're at 301 now. We're still pushing up for OSS, and this one is recent and making some moves here this morning. Let me see what the float is. The float is 12.7 million, 12.8 million roughly. So it's a relatively small float, and we're still pushing up. We're at 310 right now. We're at 310. Hey Tony, my man, thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Hey, shout out to Tony for becoming a member, man. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, Joshua, it's a dope song for sure. Hey, I appreciate that, Tony. Welcome, man. And listen, I'm gonna be dropping some member videos too. I gotta get around to it, but I gotta be dropping some member videos as well. So be on the lookout for those too. Yeah, Khaled. I don't know, man. Yes, sir. Hey, but I appreciate that, Tony. Yeah, maybe NETE. But yeah, look at OSS here. OSS making some big moves too, but NETE popping off. It's at 1420s now. Let's see if we can find the catalyst for this move. What's up, Bill? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just little kids trying to see if we'll fall for it. Hey guys, it's Ninja. You know, what are you guys doing here? It's like, oh, Ninja, Bill Gates, nice to meet you, man. But yeah, NETE making some moves. They are providing updates on a pending merger with Mullen Technologies Incorporated. So they announced the amendment to a binding letter of intent with Mullen Technologies. And they are gapping up on that news, I guess. Pulling back here. We'll see if they hold over this new level they formed at 1370 right now. That's one to watch. NBY is not looking great. What's up, Daniel? sir. All right, we're watching him, Tony. Now we got CETX looking good. Hey, I appreciate it, pal. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, man. Welcome, bro. Thank you for the sub. Like I said, if you're just now joining us, we are holding NBY here. 100 shares, very light and small position, but we're trying here with it. I am down $4. Shocking, but we'll see what happens here. We're also looking at BOXL. I forgot to really mention this one. The float's 10 million for here. The smallest float stock that I see on my list today is WIMI, and that kind of makes sense because that thing is going absolutely crazy here. NETE's got an even smaller float, actually. NETE has a 4 million float, and this one is a former runner. I've seen this one run big before, so I've seen this one run pretty huge before with a lot of these, so we're watching it. We'll see what happens there, but NETE is certainly on my list today, and we'll see what happens. Disney working. Yeah. Looks good. Market's up. Market's up big, guys. That's what you want to understand. A lot of these stocks are going to end up consequently pushing up here. Disney. Let's see what hotels are back up. Let's see. Uber is kind of up about, you know, where we started with this one. What's the other one? United Airlines. They are nicely back up as well. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, the smallest float stock is NETE. Then the next smallest float is WIMI, which is dropping here. We got MYSZ, which is my size. It's like a smartphone app. They're gapping up some. CETX, not enough volume, unfortunately. Hey, nice, Vincent. What's up, man? Yeah, one of the bigger movers is ECOR. It's got about a 30 million float. It's looking good. It's making some moves here. What's up, Master? What is W? Oh, this is Wayfair. Man, I'm surprised they're not down more here. Honestly, my wife's been talking about this with me for like the last 2 days. They got some weird stuff going on at Wayfair. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, research Wayfair right now. They've got some super weird stuff going on with them right now. It's legit weird, for sure. I'll tell you this, I'm never buying anything from them. Too weird over there. But I forgot about W. I forgot they had a stock. We got Win here. They're up. Hospitality and casinos are up. Alright, we're looking kind of good for MBY here. We're break even right now. Like I said, we're only holding 100 little baby shares of this thing. So we'll see what happens. ECOR support and resistance at 325. Yeah, I like I like that level. I like this previous. It's really about 320, I think. But I like the previous high right there. It's kind of, I guess it's more so at 325. We just have more confirmations at 320. Either way, it's in between 320 and 325, and I think especially like $3. If it breaks below 3, I mean, maybe you're gonna get a dip, but not looking bad. Yeah, Wayfair is super sketchy, bro. I don't know if anybody saw the stuff with them. Alright, like I said, we're still holding MBY here. Hopefully we get some good moves into the open. Alright, what's NIFTY, bro? What's that? What is this? I don't know what this is, man. If it's a stock, let me know. I don't know what that is, bro. NBY, maybe? That's what you're talking about? I'm holding 100 shares of NBY. 100 shares. Alright, guys. Hey, we got, how much time we got? KNDI, Justine. Man, KNDI. This is a former runner. I've seen this one move a lot. The volume's just not there, but I'm not saying it ain't gonna go up. It's just not really my wheelhouse, if you will. But yeah, Justine, she posts 20 times every time, you know. Every time she posts, she does 20 times. All right, we got over 300 people in here, guys. I mean, yeah, I don't know, Paul. There's just some weird coincidences, brother. Like I said, there's just some weird coincidences for sure. We'll see, though. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I never bought from Wayfair anyway. Hey, what's up, cousin? Yeah, I've never been there. UABS. Yeah, UABS is popping off. What's the float on UABS? Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, the float is 16.6 million for this one. So not too bad. Not too bad. We'll see. And like I said, I am holding NBY. The plan for this one is just to dip buy it using a very tight risk underneath it and see if we get a run up into the opening bell. We're only down $2. It's a very small trade so far. We're just trying to see if we can break that opening bell, break that resistance here at like really 180 at the opening bell if we can. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't see the Indian market, brother. What is NETE doing? Man, like I said, NETE is one of the smaller float stocks. This thing's got a float of 4 million. And so, again, you wonder why this one makes huge percentage moves. It's because the float is tiny. Tiny float. Like I said, the three largest, or the three smallest float stocks right now on my list. We also have a new one, INMB. Oh, wait. This is another very small float stock, so like we'll see for this one. This one doesn't have as much volume, but we are watching it regardless. But yeah, NETE has a tiny float. Tiny float. Let's look up the catalyst for this here. But a very small float for NETE. It's over 17 now. Hey, my man Vincent. Appreciate becoming a member, bro. Shout out to my man Vincent. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Appreciate becoming a member, Vincent. Like I said, for all the members, I know I'm slacking on content. I'm gonna be dropping some good stuff coming out, man. Yeah, I'm watching that one eat, bro, for sure. Let's look at the catalyst for NETE. This is oh yeah, so they provided an update on the pending merger they have with Mullen Technologies. So yeah, Mullen executed the letter of intent for 135 million in funding to acquire an existing electric vehicle manufacturing plant in the U.S. So yeah, Mullen Tech executed the letter of intent for 135 million in funding to acquire an existing vehicle manufacturing plant in the U.S. Another EV play to a certain extent for NETE, and we'll see what happens here. It's huge run up. It's pulling back down to $16. I think $16 and $16.50 are probably the larger support levels here. We'll see. Yeah, we're watching it. We'll see. We're watching it. NETE. OSS pulling back. Yeah, it doesn't have enough volume, unfortunately. I mean, it's a tiny float here. 12 million, 13 million float. But just not enough volume for this one. Somebody's asking me, and this is a good question here. They're asking me how to control emotions once you are entered into a position. And this is probably the best way to control your emotions here. Let me go into this real quick. The single best way for you to stay calm in a trade is to build a full trading plan before you enter, right? So before you enter a position, you want to know where your risk is, you want to know where your reward is, you want to know where big levels are, you want to know how many share size you're going to enter, if you're going to scale out, if you're going to scale in, so forth and so on. And you want to build that entire trading plan before you enter the trade, because once you're in that trade, it's going to be much more subjective thinking here. It's going to be much more biased and opinion based once you're in the trade, where before you're a little bit more objective, you can see things a little bit clearer, and you're not going to try to sway that trade to fit what you want beforehand. And so the easiest way to control emotions is just to build a full plan before you enter the trade. That way you can just stick to your plan like glue. You can just follow your plan like an instruction book. And it's not going to be, what should I do here? Oh no, what should I do here, right? That's how you're going to get emotional. The best way to counter that is just to build a full plan before you get into the trade. And that way, doesn't matter what happens, you know what you're going to do. You can follow it like you're reading instructions. Now, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is where I sell. This is where I enter. This is where I get out. This is where, if it goes against me, I get out here. And that way you know exactly what you're going to do beforehand, and you don't have to let the emotions be there. You can just follow the plan. That's all you got to do. There shouldn't be any emotions because you've already built the plan. That's how you get no emotions in trading. Not no emotions. You're always going to be somewhat emotional, but that's how you eliminate a lot of them. So I hope that makes sense. And really, it's going to come with like conditioning. You know, you condition yourself to hold it together a little bit better as well. Yes, sir. We got DLPN here popping off, bouncing at 150, and so $0.50 150. We got NBY, which is not looking great. It's dropping, but we got about 10 minutes. This thing should hopefully stay above these levels for 10 minutes here. Hey, and I appreciate everybody that shared my stream and my content on Twitter. I don't know if they're watching, but shout out to Corpio, Amy, my man Trader Mike. And like I said, guys, I don't think I posted this yet. Let me make sure. Like I said, y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. I'm trying to help him break 3,000 members today. The dopest of dope Discords ever. Like I said, super active penny stock Discord. A lot of talented, profitable traders there. They're dropping really good articles, really good watch lists every single day in this Discord. And you know, it's a really nice Discord. Probably my favorite. A little bit better than mine, I would even say. So y'all go check out Trader Mike. We're trying to help him break 3,000 today. Interesting. Yeah, no, I'm seeing NBY go down. It's all right. Like I said, we're gonna use this 150 level as a risk. I'm just hoping it stays above that until the bell. 146 is really my risk here, and like I said, it ain't the end of the world. We're gonna see what happens here. None of that has to do with risk, QQ. Risk is more so where you're going to exit the position if it goes against you, right? How many cents per share? So like in this instance, let me see what my average is. Okay, so in this instance, I got in at 164, and my risk is basically 144. I'm just going to call it that to make it easy. It's really about 146. So my risk would be about 18 cents a share. And so if I'm in here with 100 shares, my risk is about $18. That's my risk. Really easy risk level, you know, very small for my account. And that's my risk level. And I know that's my risk level. I know my reward target is $2. And so I know where I'm going to get out of it too if it does end up going up. I leave it a little bit subjective on where I want to take profits. But the big thing is I know exactly where my risk is, which is 146. If it breaks 146, I'm out. And yeah, day trading is different than investing, right? You're not going to use an ROI per se like you would in investing for day trading, because you're not going to lose. Like when you're day trading, most of the time the stock's not going to go to zero as you're holding it. And so using an ROI mindset's not accurate in day trading. You want to use your risk. Like, where's your risk per share, right? This is 18 cents per share is my risk here. And that's fine. But I know exactly where it is beforehand. What's up, Chase? What's up, Joel? Joel said, here's a question I've been pondering. What factors indicate a breakdown or a breakout at the open? Volume, levels, mostly like what levels break, how much volume comes in, how high the stock goes, obviously. Usually when people talk about breakouts, they're talking about high of the day breaks. So you're looking for like high of the day breaks, you're looking for high breaks in general. But most of the time when people talk about breakouts, they're talking about range breakouts, which is like high of the day, maybe some other confirmed level. That's really what a breakout is. All right, guys, let's do this. I keep listening to this song over and over again because this is like the best song on this list. All right, we got 7 minutes, team. Let's do this. Let me know what your favorite stocks are this morning. Let me know what you're specifically watching today. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Hey, what's up, 2A? Yes, sir. Good luck, man. Hey, let's do this, guys. What's in play today? I'm holding a little bit of NBY. I'm also looking at ECOR, for instance. ECOR is kind of consolidating here. Here's another thing that I want to take a look at, guys, and let me know if you think this is a good idea, right? I want to take a look at, like, if you saw the video I put out this weekend, I tested pre-market high breaks with gapping up penny stocks, like penny stocks that have gapped up with high relative volume. And what I'd specifically like to test following that is the relation between like a really close pre-market high break, like say like ECOR in this instance, right? As long as it stays above $3, the relevance to stocks that open up close to the pre-market high break, and then how that plays off of the accuracy of the break and a few other things, right? So like if a stock opens up closer to the pre-market high, are the breakouts stronger? Is there more accuracy there with pre-market high breaks in general, and like how to approach those? Because I think that would make a lot of sense as well here with like $3 breaks, or with stocks that open up close to the pre-market high, and I think that makes sense if you really think about it. Yeah, we're also watching WKHS. And I'll almost certainly trade this one today too. It just depends. It's got a huge range, and so I don't know how much I'm going to trade. I don't know what kind of share size I'm going to trade, but I'm certainly watching WKHS. I'm watching NIO. But yeah. We're also got a few other ones like DLPN here. We got a bunch of stuff, team. Hey, I've got a bunch, Jason. So far, I've backtested the VWAP bounce. I've backtested the VWAP bounce, the opening range breakout, and 2 penny stock strategies with red to green move wash longs, And what was the other one? And one more. I can't remember the other one I back tested, but I back tested about 6 or 7 strategies at this point on my channel. Alright guys, and like I said, get ready because we're going to be trading some breakouts at the opening bell here. We got about 6 minutes until the open. Let's do this. Like I said, we're going to be trading some breakouts, team. Yeah, an interesting one is Tesla, man. Look at Tesla. This thing's so crazy right now. This thing's breaking highs. Tesla breaking highs right now. It's up to 1662 basically, 1661.90s. We'll see if it breaks that. But Tesla making some huge rips, some crazy moves here, man. Yeah, I'm looking at WIMI as well. This is the big level for WIMI. It's right here at this 1450 level. This 1445 to be exact. This previous closing price. Okay, it's actually at 1463. I think that's the biggest level here. We'll see though, but that's what I'm specifically watching here. We also have SPAQ. A lot of these are low float, but the lowest float here is NITE or NETE. And look at that, how much these run, man. The float's tiny on this one. And this thing is just making a huge move. What's up, Bubba? What's up, brother? Hey, yes, sir, Chris. You too, man. CCL Carnival? What's Carnival doing? All right, big pullback in NETE here. We'll see if it holds at 18 and also at 1750. You know, 1750 and $18 are probably the most interesting levels, I think. So we'll see what happens there. But we're watching. We're waiting here. Wish me luck, guys. Opening bells in 2 minutes, guys. Less than 2 minutes, about a minute now. And so let's do this. About 1 minute until the opening bell. Let's make some money today, guys. Let's do this. NBY is still kind of consolidating. And like I said, if you're just now joining me, I am holding 100 shares of NBY here, and I'm gonna have to get ready to maybe sell this one at the opening bell. Just depends on how far it drops at the open. Yeah. Yeah, Tesla's just up so much. I talked about it earlier. Tesla's one of those ones where I do not want to buy it right now. I'm not saying it's not going to continue going up, but for me, it's just a little bit too extended for me to want to buy that thing. Alright guys, let's do this. I forgot to set up hotkeys. I'm going to have to do that today, and I'll try to drop a video on that once I do. But, yeah, let's do this, team. Alright guys, opening bells coming up soon. Alright guys. Alright guys, opening bells coming soon. Like I said, I'm gonna try to trade some breakouts. I'm watching ECOR, I'm watching DLPN, I'm holding NBY, I'm gonna be watching WKHS, VUZI, NETE, and a lot of other ones, team. There's the bell. Let's do this. Good luck, guys. Wish me luck. Alright, so we are getting a nice little pop-up for NBY here. A nice little pop. Like I said, we're going to look for some red to green moves specifically here. We got a little bit of a pop-up. A little bit of a pop. Alright, on the scanners, we got ECOR, guys. ECOR popping up on the scanners. ECOR. Nothing really crazy is happening with it yet, but we're going to watch that pre-market high break at 338. We are getting a move up for NBY here. Hopefully we can break up and break even on this one. And we'll try to be patient. BOXL is pushing up as well. BOXL. That That one's making some moves. DLPN is dropping. EBRI, guys. EBRI is pushing up to 715s. CETX is consolidating some. VUZI is pushing up. VUZI. SPAQ, guys. SPAQ making some big rips this morning. SPAQ is up to almost $21 for SPAQ. Making a big rip. I'm still holding this one here. We're going to see if we can hold and make some moves. We break lows here. I'm probably going to get out of this one if we break lows at about 150 or so. ECOR, guys, is making some rips. ECOR. And maybe I'm going to add to this one if we break 163 here. Maybe. SPAQ is up to over $21. Over $21 for SPAQ here. Making some rips. Alright, so we're probably about to exit here and getting pretty close. I mean, we're going to let it work here, but it's going to be a small trade either way. We're still going to have a lot of other opportunities. Yeah, I'm going to just get out there. $14 loss, very small. We're going to see what else we get. I'm watching CETX here as well. CETX. We're going to see if we get some breaks here. Like over this 177 level looks good. We got a lot of other drops to take advantage of. SPAQ is making a huge drop here. A huge drop. WKHS. Yeah, I might trade WKHS. We're going to see. I'm looking at EBRI as well, guys. EBRI, CETX. SPAQ just broke pre-market high. It just broke pre-market high. We're going to see if that one rips up too. WIMI's halted. Like I said, I'm still waiting for some of these moves here, and I don't mind jumping back in. I'm just looking for some breakouts, and so far we're just not getting them. ECOR pushes up and breaks 330s though, and I'm going to attack that. On the scanners, we have ANTE here. ANTE popping up. ANTE making big moves. There's trying to get over $1. The float must be tiny in ANTE. What's the float like? Medium float. Okay. It just looks small. DLPN maybe popping up here. DLPN. I'm also looking at ECOR, guys. ECOR. We break over this level here at the top. I'm going to jump in and try to scalp the top of this thing right around 325. We get that break. I'm going to scalp the top. DLPN. Very close. We break 155. I might scalp this one as well here. DLPN. I'm going to try to hold both of these at once, but we're going to see. DLPN's trying here. DLPN. $54s. We get up to 156. I'm entering DLPN with 300 shares here. 300 shares. We're trying. We're close. We're battling it. 53s. Alright. Wait. Okay, I'm in with 300 shares here. There's the break. We're just going to see if it continues to push up here. There's 56s. 300 shares. I wish they had a position button that would just bring my position back up so I wouldn't have to type it. Oh, there's 300. Okay, cool. Alright, we're in 300 shares of DLPN. I'm still watching ECOR here. ECOR. There's 57s. Alright, so we're pushing up some. Alright, so we're in a few shares here. I have a mic. My mic's right here, guys. Yo, what's up? MYSZ. Tesla going parabolic. Yeah, I'm just waiting for some breaks now. I'm also watching VUZI here. VUZI. Let me get this screen up too so I can trade both if I need to. I'm not necessarily against trading like... Alright, so we are getting a big drop here. I'm probably going to get out here. We drop under 150, I'm out. I'll give it 1 second. But not really loving this. Close. We need it to bounce here, guys. Like I said, probably going to get out of... yeah, I'm out. $30 loss there. Not what I wanted to see, obviously. Just a fake out on the red to green move. But I'm sure we'll have some other strategies that pop up and present themselves. So no worries either way. WKHS. If it breaks 1750, I'm going to jump in that one too. Alright guys, we're getting close. We're going to see what else we can find. SAVE popping up on the scanners. I don't like that one as much. INMB. That one was a nice little red to green move. I'm still waiting for some of these other moves, so we need to wait for these high breaks to happen. But look at INMB. This one's absolutely ripping up here. I'm also looking at VUZI and CETX, but they got to break highs to get me interested in them, really. NBY. NBY's frustrated me today. I mean, yeah, NBY, listen, if it breaks 163s, I might attack it. Maybe 165s looks a little bit better. Ideally, though, I would like ECOR maybe, or WKHS to do it, but I'm not opposed to this one either. I can get it with like 400 shares, try to break up 163s here. And there's 160s. I'm also looking at VUZI, guys. VUZI breaks over 408. I like 408 on VUZI. I like it a little bit more than this NBY one too. NIO? What's NIO doing? I've been making money with NIO too. Alright, so I'm in with 400 shares of NBY here. I'm also looking at potentially buying VUZI here. I'm going to try to manage both of these at once. But, let me see. Might be a little bit too late. I'll try to put both of these up if I can, so you guys can see both of the positions here. Not enough room, I guess. That's not gonna work. VUZI looks interesting though. I gotta be patient and wait for it. SPAQ just ripped down. NIO's breaking highs. Man, I wish I would have seen this one. Over 16 maybe on NIO. But yeah, these VUZI here. There's break even, 65s. Alright. NIO broke highs and I missed it. Trying to manage all this stuff at once. I gotta get hotkey set up. It's just gonna be way easier for me. Alright, so I'm in with 500 shares of NIO here. 500 shares. You can't really see it because I'm going to take half off there. You can't really see it because I got it on my other screen. But I'm in 500 shares of NIO. See, maybe VUZI was the one, man. I tried to catch it. I wanted VUZI. It was either between that one or NBY, and this one just didn't turn out well. So I'm going to give it one more second. 55's my risk, though, here. NIO is absolutely ripping up, though, so I'm making some money. I'm going to take another half off here for NIO, and I'll try to keep this so you can all see it, too. So I'm up about $40 in NIO. Trying to let this one work, too. Trying to be patient with it, but I'll come back to this one. 30s, 31s, 35s, beautiful here. I'm going to take another half off here for NIO. I'm holding 50 shares left. Small position. Man, NIO is absolutely ripping here. This one's making me some money right now. I'm going to get out the rest there. So I'm up about $50 in NIO, about 50 bucks. I'm still watching ECOR here. I'm still watching ECOR. We'll see what happens, but I am still watching that one. So I ended up getting out of NIO before this wash here. WKHS might be breaking down too. I'm not hating that one. I'm trying to be patient with NBY. We'll see what happens. I'm also looking at ECOR though. I'm gonna have to get another buy window up for this one if I want it. And I'll just come back to this one if I need it. We're gonna buy the asking price there. All right, so we're getting a nice little pop up here. We'll just see if this can continue. Alright, so we're up nicely here. NIO might be breaking highs again. Oof, breaking highs again here, man. NIO is going crazy. I ended up getting out the rest. I'm going to get with another 500 shares here of NIO. Alright, so I'm in with another 500 shares here of NIO. We're just looking to see if it rips up to 1650. Oof, losing money on this one, though. Alright, here's the break, though, of NBY. We're still holding this one. Oh, I don't like this rejection here. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on too many stocks at once, I think. I don't like this at all, though. I'm going to let it go to my risk at 156, but like I said, I don't really like this for, obviously, for NBY here. NIO is still popping off, though, looking okay. Holding 500 shares of NIO. And probably going to exit this one now. Yeah, I got out. I'm down $50 on the day for after that NIO trade. I tried to get it. Maybe I held it for a little bit too long. I'm still watching ECOR here, though. And hopefully NBY will get up there. I'm trying to be patient with it. Maybe we'll get some dip buys for NIO if it dips down to like maybe 16. I don't hate that necessarily. We're going to see, though. NBY is looking a little choppy now with some resistance above it. WKHS, though, guys. I might get into WKHS here. Ooh, I don't like this breakdown. Probably going to exit soon. And like if this breaks, I'm going to pivot to pre-market high breaks if this doesn't work out. Yeah, I'm going to get out here. Just didn't like it. Down $60 on the day. Not a huge loss per se, but obviously not my favorite day. I'm looking at WKHS here. I'll try to get this window up, and maybe we'll get some breaks. But, here, hold on. Let me try to put this up so everybody can see everything real quick. There we go. All right. Alright guys, I'm looking at WKHS here. Huge range on the day. A little scary to actually trade this one. I'm also looking at ECOR here. I gotta find where that pre-market high break is, and I might wait for that 338 pre-market high. We're gonna see though. Alright, I'm in with a dip buy on NIO here. No, I'm not in it. Man, I was trying to buy it. Alright, now I'm in it, but didn't get the entry I wanted per se. But we did get a huge rip up here. Alright, I'm gonna take half off there. We're gonna hold 200 shares, see if we get the rip up I initially wanted here. We're also looking at a few other ones. We're about break even here for NIO. I'll let it work. Just a huge range, a larger range than I really expected here. There we go. We're over 16. We just need to hold over 16 now. And like I said, we're going to look for some pre-market high breaks, and I'm going to try to be more patient with some of these just because the testing I did last week showed me that pre-market high breaks were ultimately more valuable here. Workhorse, man. I wish I would have shorted it where I wanted to. I'm going to take half off, another half off of NIO here. We're holding 100 shares left. We are ripping up. Nice little VWAP bounce there. WKHS, I might be shorting this low down here. Under 1640, I'm shorting WKHS here. If you guys see any pre-market high breaks, I'm going to have to build a scanner around those pre-market high breaks. But if you guys see any, let me know so I can attack them with you. I'm going to get out the rest here in NIO. Small day. I'm still waiting for WKHS to break the highs. But ECOR, guys, ECOR is starting to move. Like I said, 338 is the level I'm looking for now for this one. 338. Yeah, we're good. UAVS. Alright, there's the break here. We need 338s, like I said. Yeah, so glad I waited for ECOR there. CETX, guys. CETX breaks 127. I'm going to get in this one. I've been waiting for this one all day. We should get some volume come in if we break this level here, this 176 level, and we are at 174 now. Still waiting for Workhorse to break low so I can short it. Hey buddy, you gotta get out of here, dude. Alright, ECOR, a huge rip down. A huge rip down. Still waiting on some of these moves. I'm waiting for either Workhorse to break lows here. I'm waiting for CETX to break this 176 level. Like, that's what I really want to see is I want to see CETX break this 126 level or 176. If we do, I'm gonna long it. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in timeout. Yeah, I don't know. He must be a little kid. I'm not sure why, but NBY's ripping up. Do I want to take NBY again? I've already lost some money with it, but it's so cheap. We're gonna try one more time, and if this one fakes me out, I deserve it. We're in with 200 shares of NBY here, small, but we are getting a little rip here. See if I can make some of my money back. I'm still waiting on Workhorse, and I'm looking at NIO too. Yeah, I didn't want to ban him. I just wanted to put him in timeout. He's just like I said, guys. You guys gotta realize, like, I'm trading right now. Like, I'm not gonna be able to respond to anybody's questions. I'm trying to focus, and if I'm not paying attention, I'm gonna lose money. And so it's like, I know you might want me to respond and, you know, all that good stuff, and I'll try to, but like, you can't demand it and force it and try to guilt trip me if I don't respond. Like, that's childish, you know. Just giving everybody a heads up here. You act like that, you're gonna get banned in some form or another. All right, WKHS about to break lows. Like I said, I'm going to short 100 shares of this thing. We'll see. We're going to try. Ooh, ECR had a huge pullback, guys. ECR ripped all the way back down from like 340 all the way down to 250 in like a minute. Crazy drop. Workhorse is still consolidating. Like I said, I want to see Workhorse break 1637, and then I'm certainly gonna short it. But we just need it to break. See, I'm trying to make this so you guys can see both here. I think that'll work. There we go. That'll work fine. All right, we're close here with Workhorse. We're very close. Still waiting here. We also have DLPN that's dropping. Yeah. Also, you threaten to dislike me. I'm gonna put you in timeout too. So sit out and think about what you've done. All right. All kidding aside, I'm probably gonna take a little bit off here. See if we get that break over 175. $75s. So let's see if we get 176 here. Probably hold the rest close to break even. I would think it was going to break. Still waiting for Workhorse to break under 1640. We need a NBY to break that 175 high level. What else do we want to listen to today? There we go. Alright, I sold half of the shares there. Holding 100 shares left. We're going to let the rest work. See if we can get over this 180 level. There's 177s. I don't know what that last saw was, Callan. We'll have to see. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, just a little lesson to everybody here. I don't know you anything. You know what I mean? I love you all, and I appreciate the support. I really do. I genuinely appreciate the support. I love you all, right? But if you threaten to dislike me, or if you threaten to unsub, or if you complain that I'm ignoring you, you're just going to get banned or sit in timeout, man. That ain't going to work with anybody. No offense, but nobody has any leverage over me. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's about to say, oh, no, please don't unsub, or please don't get mad, or please don't dislike me. Like, I'm just going to sit you in timeout. Like, that's what little kids do. So the lesson for today, don't be a little kid. You know, act like a grown-up here. You know what I mean? You know? But like I said, I love you all, and I appreciate the support. I genuinely do. Right, 100%. Kirk, you see that, man? Weird. Hey, what did I tell you guys? I told you guys it was a lock on Usman. A lock, 100%. I told everybody. 100% Usman was going to win that. I told everybody. I know my MMA, and that's one of those fights where you just know. Alright, we're up to 76s. Man, Workhorse broke. Nobody told me, man. Now it's too late. That was it. That was it. I wanted that one too, man. I called that one out. Workhorse did break. I missed it. Dealing with these little kids, man. Dealing with these little kids. I missed it. It's alright. But man, that was the trade I wanted, man. Look at that break under. Look at 1640 on Workhorse, and look at that beautiful breakdown underneath it, man. That thing just squeezed down to 1608. Beautiful trade. Completely botched that thing, man. I love you too, Omar. I appreciate the support, brother. I love you all, you know. I know. I'm it's not that East way. I'm mostly just joking now and like kind of making light of it. Like I'm just kind of making fun of them and having some fun with it. You'll see me, like, I'll turn things into jokes a lot because it helps me kind of stay calm and less emotional. So. Alright, this song sounds like Backstreet Boys. I'm gonna change that. Let's see what else we. Yeah, this song's dope. I like this song. Alright, there's 180s. There's 180s. We're still making money here. I'm gonna take another half off and then I'm just gonna let that work. Yeah, so I'm holding 50 shares now, making my money here. We broke 180s. But look at Workhorse, guys. I told you guys under those lows at 1640. Look what happens. CETX is starting to move too. CETX just broke the level I wanted originally here. And, man, I didn't take it. I didn't take it. Yes, sir. Yeah, I do, Kirk. It's all love though, man. I have fun with it. It's good, man. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that shows support. I really do. Man, look at Workhorse, guys. It's my fault. It's my fault. ANTE breaking highs. Look at this. It's my fault. Look at Workhorse though. If you guys remember, like this is the level I talked about with Workhorse. Let me show you guys just so it's a little bit easier on a 5-minute chart. Look at this level right here. I talked about this level the whole time. And look at this beautiful breakdown. And I just missed it. Everybody make fun of me. Tell me I'm a dumb trader. Do it now. Everybody make fun of me. I deserve it. I deserve it. But, I'll be alright. But yeah. My fault, for sure. Alright, it's just a little day. Down about 50 bucks. I think I'm going to get out the rest of, I'm going to get out the rest there. Lost about $50 today, and in the end, it's light, it's small. We'll see what else we get. I'm looking at NIO, though, for this breakdown here. We're going to pivot to NIO here and see if we can break down under those 15 levels. But yeah, I'm out of NBY. I'm still kind of looking at CETX here. Although the volume's a little bit lighter than I necessarily prefer here. But yeah, I'm looking at NIO. I'm going to short 500 shares here. Boom. I'm going to take half off there. Holding 300 shares now. gonna take another half off there. Gonna hold 150 shares here of NIO. There's 70s, 68s. Lovely. 67s. We're gonna see if we get 1650 here. I'm just gonna get the rest there. All right, I'm up 30 bucks. Made my money. Starting to rebound here. Ah, man, maybe I should have held. WKHS is bouncing back to that support level I talked about, though. So I don't necessarily hate shorting into this move here on a 5-minute chart. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna short into that. I'm in with 100 shares of WKHS here, looking for that previous level that I talked about, that 1646 level, to hold as resistance now. But we are green on the day, and that's important. So with that said, like over 40, I'm out by this one. We're right around here. We want to see this level here reject. So like over 1640, I got to get out. Over 1645 maybe. All right. All right. Hey, look where we get the rejection, though. Look where we get the rejection. What did I say? 1630s. I'm not saying what it's going to do now, though. We could get a reject. We could get a rebound here. All right. All right, workhorse. We doing things. We're up we're up $3. All right, come on. Let's get down to 16. $16 is the price target here, the reward target. We're gonna see what happens. The level 2 on Thinkorswim's acting a little crazy though, so I gotta pay attention to this one. All right, here's 16s. Take a little half off, make a little money. Maybe I'll add back on a bounce. Maybe I'll add a little bit more here. All right, come on, let's get under 16. Let's break these lows again, team. Hey, remember what I said though, guys. I mean, this is the exact level I talked about, and I hope you guys see how I play off of both of these levels here. I'm probably gonna get out of the rest pretty soon. We're right around break even. Yeah, I'm gonna get out there. But I hope you guys see why I talked about this level specifically. I'm just looking to scalp the top on that little rejection there. That's all I was really looking for. And we got a nice little rejection. We're back up there now, but looking at a 1-minute chart might be a little bit better to understand, you know. You see the rejection. I'm looking at a CETX here. CETX, I might buy a few hundred here. What is it? Yo, $1.80 stock. I'll buy 200 shares of this one. I like this. We're going to buy 200 shares of CETX. Ultimately looking for it to hold support over this 175 level here. We're going to see what happens, but we're in with 200 shares of this one. Small trade so far. I trade a little bit of both, Nancy. What did he say, Kirk? 1,700 on Tesla. I saw that. Ooh, man, maybe I should exit this one. That's a big drop here. Yeah, we're probably gonna get out. 75 is gonna have to be my risk here. Stocks are just having a hard time continuing to push up today. There's 76. Workhorse is just steady climbing. NIO breaks 1550. I'm out of that thing. But we're gonna try to be patient with that. What else we got? Tesla today. We got Tesla. What's Tesla doing? Ooh, man, Tesla tried to break 1800. It's at 1730 right now. Crazy move for Tesla, guys. I could trade Tesla. Should I trade Tesla? I could buy like 200 shares of Tesla. That thing would make me go broke real quick. Maybe go broke real quick. ECOR, yeah, what's ECOR doing? That one, ECR is down. I don't like that one. And the SPY's kind of choppy today, unfortunately. WKHS bouncing back here. It's close. Like, just to show you WKHS, we're bouncing back underneath that level. Like, we break back under 35, I might have to short WKHS again here. Like I said, I'm still holding CETX. Yeah, I've been using 20-day 1 minute. Alright, CETX is making some moves. We're watching it. We're watching it. We're about break even right now. This is my Zen song for the last week. It's my Zen song. So remember, guys, hit that subscribe button. We do this live every single day on YouTube. Like I said, we're going to be dropping some really fun videos. We're going to be dropping some really fun videos this week on a lot of good stuff. So y'all be on the lookout for those. Hit the subscribe button. We're still trading. We're still hanging out here. But y'all be sure to check those out. We're going to be dropping those this week. We're going to be trying to drop 4 videos this week. 4. And then a few, and then 1 on the weekend. So we're going to be we're trying to drop 5 total videos this week. And if you have any subjects or topics or really strategies that you want to see us go over, maybe backtest a little bit, like I said, let me know in the chat. And remember to hit the subscribe button and then click the bell next to the sub button so you'll get an alert. But yeah, what do you guys see right now? I'm seeing EQ pop up on the scanners, TRVN and MESA. EQ looks kind of strong, actually. What's the float for EQ? Float is 8.6 million. But EQ making some big moves here, and honestly looks really strong. How much BP do I have? Not enough. I'm watching Tesla. We're watching CETX. We're trying to give CETX time here. Hey, nice, Miles. Nancy, float. Float just means that the entire available shares have been bought and sold. It's usually what you'll see with low floaters, causing some really big spike ups. I think Two-Way's about to drop some knowledge on us, but NIO getting ready for a VWAP bounce. I don't know. I would more so wait to short NIO if it breaks under 1550. But that's just my style more than anything. It's nothing against anybody else's trading. It's just my style. We're waiting for CETX to pop up. We got ADMP on the scanners. And that one's starting to rip. But we're trying to be patient with some of these now. I'm looking to short AMD really quick here. Quick trade. Alright, I'm in AMD short with 200 shares. I don't mind adding to this one. I'll try to show you guys what I'm looking at here. We're going to try to scale up. So we broke some nice lows on AMD. And we're going to look to add a little bit more here if we can. Alright, I'm in with 400 shares. 400 shares of AMD on the short side real quick here. There's 33s. There's 32s. 31s. We need like 25s or so here. As long as AMD doesn't do anything crazy like it did the other day, like squeeze up after this. This is the second time AMD's done this to me, but we're trying to let it work. I really like that weakness that just came in. Hopefully we can just maintain below these levels though. These 39s. I'm going to keep this with the same shares I have and then look for breaks underneath like 57. What is this? 57.30 break. I'm going to short more of AMD here, but we're going to keep the 400 shares only for now. There we go. Alright. I like the weakness, but we need the continuation down here. There's 34s, 33s. And I'm going to short into this here. So I'm in with 800 shares of AMD, 800 shares. Hopefully AMD continues here. There's 31s, 30s. We just need like, there we go. I'm going to take half off there. Holding 400 shares left. There's 28s. Probably hold the rest pretty close to break even here. Just depends on what this one does. Alright. Take off a little bit more just to protect the trade. Holding 200 shares left. Somebody's dog barking at me. We're getting some breaks. I'm gonna take half there. Hold 100 shares. We're gonna move on to some other stuff. I am holding CETX, guys. I forgot about that, and it looks good. CETX breaking highs here, and I'm gonna get out of AMD, break even on the rest. CETX is starting to move up. Like I said, we break 82s. Still holding 200 shares here. Hey guys, you know, I got an announcement to make here. My man Art right there says I'm a scammer. Just to be honest, everything we put out there is free. I'm scamming you guys out of free content. Free content. I'm scamming you guys out of, I'm scamming you guys out of free content. That's what I'm doing. Obviously, dude didn't say any description. He just said I look and sound like a scammer. I didn't even push anything today. Have I like plugged or pushed anything at all? I don't think I have. And so, one thing you are correct with, though, is that you're just going to get banned because you're just trying to stir up nonsense. So, have a good day, Arthur. Later, bro. Yeah. I'm looking at float on trade ideas is what I'm using, Jeff. Yeah, I'm seeing the float on trade ideas. But yeah, like I said, guys, I just had to make that announcement. Apparently, I'm scamming you guys with everything free, The SPY is actually ripping up breaking highs, though, guys. So this is an interesting dynamic. Look at the SPY right now. The SPY is making some big moves. Breaking highs up there at 320.50s. So it's not really going to affect my trade right now much, but it's going to cause a lot of these stocks that I'm looking at on the short side to push up some. Is generally what happens. You can see the SPY's at 320.50. I still gotta watch CETX, but the SPY's breaking highs right now, and so it's looking a little strong. 100% AE. Yeah. Buy my Lambo. Do you want to make $1 billion in the stock market? All you got to do is just buy my course, guys. $1 billion. All sarcasm. Please don't take me literally here. All sarcasm. But yeah, guys. I mean, like I said, you guys know me. I don't even claim to be an expert. I don't even claim to be good. You know, I literally just... The channel's called beginner trading here. Let's look at it realistically. The channel's called beginner trading. I don't even claim to be an expert. I don't sell a course. I don't sell a service. The only thing I do push is affiliate advertisements, because that's what every other YouTuber does. And if you want free content, you got to make money somehow. And I think that's pretty understandable if you're looking at it objectively here. I try to put out everything for free. I don't charge for anything. And so in the end, guys, I hope you guys appreciate that. And if you do, hit the subscribe button. I'm not against people selling stuff either, because, I mean, listen, if you're good at something, the smart people are going to eventually monetize that, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can sell stuff. I'm not against you. I'm not mad at you for selling stuff. It's just not really my style. I'd like to just give everything to everybody for free. You know, like I said, one of the reasons I do that, just to explain myself, one of the reasons I put everything out there for free is because I don't want to have that standard. I don't want to start charging for stuff, and then if I lose, I have this unnecessary pressure on me to succeed. Like, I don't want that. I would rather just say, hey, I'm not an expert, and I could lose every day if I wanted to, and nobody can get mad at me because, again, I'm not claiming to be an expert here, and so that's kind of my mentality behind it, and I hope you guys understand that too. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's already done. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Like I said, I just try to show people, listen, man, you could see my account balance every day. You know what I mean? Like, how am I scamming people? You could literally see my account balance every day on stream. You know? I stream live, you know? I just don't understand how I could scam anybody here, you know? In the end, people just get weird and insecure. And, you know, most of the time, they're just mad because they didn't... Most of the time, they wish they would have, like, started a community like this, and, like, they didn't. And so in turn, they get like weird and jealous and insecure, and they just call people scammers. Either that, or they've just lost a bunch of money, which is understandable. And in turn, just kind of hate anybody that trades, you know, which is understandable. Trading's an emotional game, man. People lose money. Nobody likes it. Very difficult to kind of get a hold of yourself if you're losing money, for sure. I'm looking at AMD here, though. Probably about to short some more if we break under 57.20 or so here. Yes, sir. No, I mean, listen, I'm using it as kind of a laughing point. It brings some character to the stream. It'll be all right. Like I said, I enjoy it. I love you all, man. I love having everybody here. It's fun for me. This is something I look forward to every day. Really, seriously look forward to this every day. Look forward to every night. I get excited the night before. Even if I lose, it's still fun. Like, I love doing this. This is my dream right here, guys. I'm looking at shorting AMD, though. We're going to look for 300 shares here short. Gonna take a little bit off the top there. Hold 100 shares. Keep this one pretty simple. Hold the rest, maybe break even. There's 9s, 7s. Yeah, I like that. All right, I'm gonna get out there. $86 win. Nice little $20 win with a few hundred shares for AMD. Like I'm saying, those scalping strategies are legit, man. People underestimate those scalping setups. I'm looking at NIO under 1550 here, though. SPY's ripping up big, though. And I'm probably going to have to get out of CETX here. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't really use trailing stops. What's popping in penny stock land? GTEC is popping up. Looks like. Let me see if I can find something for you, man. Yeah, You scared me, man. What are you doing?
Sorry. Here.
Huh? Hold on. My wife's crouching in the corner over here, popping up on me. Hold on. Sorry guys, I had to change it. I look like a vampire, and so I had to change it to show my beautiful color here because apparently I look like a vampire with those settings. I know. All right, we're at $7 here. And losses, we're gonna use 75 as a risk. What else we got? These are dope. Is my internet still working? My computer's frozen. There we go. Okay, I was about to panic. UAVS. Yeah, UAVS might be making some moves here. Yeah, and I'm watching NIO on the short side under 1550 maybe. I mean, it's not necessarily. I'm just looking at what's popping up on the scanners here. We got ABIO here too. Yeah, UAVS ain't bad. I mean, I'm holding CETX. We're going to see if we can hold those previous highs. AMD about to break down some more. I'm not really trusting it the more it continues here, but if we get under 57, I might be shorting AMD. We'll see. I might not though, but we're gonna see. I'm kind of looking at WKHS here real quick too, though. Like with like 100 shares, just a small position with this one. Alright, SPY's still popping off here. We're gonna hold CETX and see what happens here, but ABIO is kind of breaking highs. We got a little bit of momentum coming in there. And I'm shorting, I just shorted WKHS 100 shares, pretty small trade here. I'm trying to let CETX work, but yeah, I'm in WKHS here. Ooh, yeah, I gotta get out there. That's just too much. Underneath the VWAP for CETX. It's not my day with penny stocks, unfortunately. I'm holding WKHS here, though. We're gonna see what happens. We're at 1670. AMD's breaking down again, man. I said I would take it. Let me see. See if we get a bounce up to like the whole dollar here. I'm gonna get in with 200 shares here on AMD, and I'm gonna try to add a little bit more if we pop up to like 56.95 or so. if that makes sense. So I'm holding both of these, AMD and WKHS here. These are both the trades right here. So the bottom one is... Wait, is this... Okay, yeah, the bottom one is WKHS. The top one is AMD. I'm going to jump in with another 200 shares here. So I'm going with 400 shares of AMD, 100 shares of WKHS. Looking for the breakdown under the 90s on AMD here. Anything over 57 though, and I'm just going to get out. I got to get out there. Seeing too much momentum come in, unfortunately. Still holding WKHS here though. We'll still probably get some moves that look beneficial for AMD, and I don't necessarily hate attacking it again if it drops down under again, just because I think it's gonna, if it continues to drop like this, we're gonna break some lows of the day, and that's ultimately what I'm looking for here. I mean, yeah, that's buying power, though. Listen, and Hubert, man, listen. In the end, I'm very risk adverse, and so I might have a lot of buying power, but the account's a $9,000 account, $8,000 account, really. And so, yeah, I mean, it's crazy to risk more than you really need to. Like, people can watch the gurus and try to emulate those, like, whatever, you know, that's fine. But, like, the reality is I'm very risk adverse. And so with an $8,000 account, which is what this is, yeah, they give me a lot of buying power. But it doesn't mean I have to use it. And I think that's very naive and that's very newbie talk, right? That's kind of what newbies say. Oh, you should trade bigger. No, not necessarily. You should trade with what you're comfortable with. And I think naive traders that get wrapped up in like gurus and stuff like that end up trading larger than they necessarily need to, and they trade too big versus what they should be. And in the end, I might be a wimp, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that being very risk adverse is how you need to be in trading, and having good risk management is what you need to do. And like I said, you can make fun of me for trading small in my account, but in the end, it makes you look naive to risk management. So that's all I'm saying. Like I said, this is an $8,000 account. They just give me a lot of buying power. Hey, and I appreciate all the support. Let me see who got. Let me see who it is. Leonard Beats GI. I appreciate the love, guys. Y'all hit the subscribe button. Click the bell. We do this every single day. Hey, later, two-way. Have a good day, brother. I appreciate it, Beats. Welcome, bro. Yes, sir. I appreciate it, Rico. Thank you, man. Like I said, in the end, you should never make fun of somebody for how big they're trading or how small they're trading. Like I said, that comes if you've been trading long enough, you know, people have different risk management preferences and stuff like that. And so if somebody is making fun of you for trading too small, they have no idea how to trade and they don't know anything about trading, because in the end, trading small is a good thing, guys. You don't have to be like the gurus. You don't have to trade too big. Trade small. Trade with what you're comfortable with trading. And anybody that's trying to tell you different, like I said, is very naive to trading in general and risk management principles. So that's all I'm going to say about it. We're holding WKHS. We'll see what happens here. Right, 100%, Paul. Being a wimp is going to keep you protected in the long run, you know. see what we got. Let me make this a little bit smaller so you can see it. I'm still holding WKHS. We're gonna see what we have here. We break under 65 here for WKHS. I'm gonna short a few more and then see if we get a breakdown to, let's see, 1650. Still watching AMD here too, under 57 maybe. There's 67s for WKHS. Gonna wait. 66. See some downward momentum come in, hopefully. There it is. All right, I'm in with 200 shares now. WKHS. We got a little bit of a breakdown. It immediately popped back up though. Yeah, for sure. 100%. Yeah, that's like I said, I don't let people guilt trip me into trading larger. Like, that's dumb. Anybody that does that is completely naive to trading in general, right? Like, people can make fun, that's fine. But, like, in the end, trade with what you're comfortable with. You don't have to trade big like the gurus. Most of the time, it's just people that are naive and manipulated by different things in the market, right? Like, they think you have to just trade crazy. I've helped a lot of people that they start trading, right? And when you first start trading, you're supposed to trade small. You need to trade small when you first get started, and for however long you need to, right? But they refuse to trade small because their logic is, I'm in this to make money. But it's like, yeah, but if you trade too big, you're just going to lose money, and that's counterproductive to your original desire, what you ultimately want there. And so with all of that said, just trade with what you're comfortable with. I'm making money. My long-term direction of my account's up. I'm not claiming to be an expert either, but in the end, I'm just trading with what I'm comfortable with trading. All right, so we're up a little bit. We're at 1660s. Yeah, I was watching WKHS earlier, man. We're still waiting. It's already popped up some, but it's actually below the VWAP, trending below the VWAP, and so it's nothing too crazy. I mean, I'm in with a few hundred shares right now. AMD did it, man. AMD broke. That's the level I wanted. Never quite caught it though. Alright, I jumped in with another 500 shares here on AMD, and I'll explain my logic in a minute. There we go. We got a nice little pop here on AMD. I'm seeing if we can get it down to like 75s. So 82s, 81s. There we go. I'm going to take half off there. Holding 200 shares less. There's 78s. Yeah, and also, guys, like, another thing you want to understand about me is, like, I'm just scalping here. I'm going to take another half off. So, like, when I scalp, I'm going to take big moves. I'm going to take small moves very, very quickly here. I'm going to get out there for AMD. So, you see, I didn't hold that long. I'm going to get out another half here of WKHS just to protect it. We're down to the 50s here. And we're going to see if we can break under 1650 now. There we go, 54s. 52s. I get out there. Yeah, so I'm up $100 on the day, and that's I'm very happy with that in the end. So $100 day. This is my P&L today. So been pretty accurate, and you know, we'll see if we find some other strategies and setups that present themselves. But you know, $100 day. I'm happy with that. Alright, AMD, the next thing I'm looking for with AMD is if it breaks 5660. What else we got? We're looking for EQ, maybe WKHS. If it breaks under 1550, I might short some more into this one right here at 1650. Beginnertrading@gmail.com is my email. Crazy. Right, for sure. Yeah, you can email me. I mean, I can't guarantee I'm gonna actually get back with you, but you can email me. Like I said, I got a million different people emailing me all at once, bro. I kind of feel bad sometimes, guys, because it's like I can't personally respond to everybody. Like, aside from like Discord, I get people emailing me. I get sponsors and all these different people emailing me that I can't even get back to sometimes, that continue to email me. And so there's a lot of people that, there's a lot of, here, we're about to break the lows on AMD. I might short some more into this here. All right, so we're breaking under lows. I'm in with 300 shares of AMD. I'm going to add some more to it if we bounce back up to the 69 level. If we can, here, there's 300 shares. Like I said, we bounce back up to 69. I'm going to add to it here. Ultimate goal is 5650. All right, there's the previous closing price. All right, that's not too bad. 64s. I'm going to add to it here. All right, I'm in with 600 shares here for AMD, 600 shares. Risk is about 70. We'll see. But 600 shares, there's 61s. $59s. $59s. All right, take half off there. Quick little trade, holding 300 shares. We're gonna see if we get a much stronger breakdown here. I could probably hold this one close to break even now too, but I'm just scalping, guys. Like, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just scalping. That's it. Take another half off there. Hold 100 shares here. See if we can make a few more moves down, maybe under 5650 on the rest, since I've scaled out of most of it. It's 54s, 53s. I'm just going to get out the rest there. So up 122 on the day. Not too bad. We're still looking at WKHS under 1650. Yeah, I am, Jason. Yeah, I mean, I do a lot of different stuff. Yeah, I'm a realtor, and like I said, if you guys have any really, if you guys are interested in real estate, like if you're in the market for real estate, I'm a Texas realtor, so if you're in Texas, I can be your realtor, and we can talk about trading, and I can be your realtor, and we can hang out and talk about trading. But even if you're not in Texas, I can refer you to good agents in your area, and that's a good way to help support me and support my free content here. And so if you need that, here, I'm going to post this link here. I'm going to post this link because it has all my realtor information here, but the phone number is not going to work. It's not my phone number, and I don't have my personal phone number up here because there's a lot of trolls and nonsense, and so I'm not going to put my personal number up here. But if you do need a real estate agent, and like I said, whether you're in Texas or not, if you're in Texas, I can be your personal realtor, and we can talk about trading and stuff. But there's my real estate link. Like I said, the number on that website I just posted is not my number. It's just the office number that I've never actually been to because it's kind of an online brokerage with EXP Realty. But message me at beginnertrading@gmail.com, and we can talk about it if you're in the market for real estate. Or you can fill out the contact form on that website too. All right, NIO still popping up here. Hey, I'm a Louisiana kid though, so go Tigers, go LSU, go Saints. You know. Not a bad day so far. I mean, like I said, people can say what they want. In the end, not a bad day. Up 120 bucks. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm also a programmer too, a freelance web development or web developer with front end, mostly front end stuff. So like, you need a website built, hit me up. JavaScript, mostly React. Yeah, I do a lot of different things though. Diversified, you know. Market's about to break highs though here. On the we got ADTX and penny stocks. ADTX popping off. Look at ADTX here. This one's starting to get some volume and rip up here. Not the most volume, but I mean 80,000 shares a few minutes ago came in. Yes, sir. Hey, yes, sir, Aaron. Hey, Fournette's a beast, man. I miss him, man. In LSU. I mean, LSU, we did our thing this year, though. But, man, Leonard was a beast. Hey, nice, RB. Nice, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, like I said, y'all need a house? Email me at beginnertrading@gmail.com. You know, go check out my site here. You know. It's just the EV. It's just the EV plays, Billy. Alright, we're gonna short WKHS too if it breaks under 50. 1650, I'm shorting it. Hey, later, Hartley. Later, bro. Yeah, so yeah, y'all want to check out the same scanners I'm using. I'm using Trade Idea scanners, really legit scanners. They're basically telling me what the biggest moving stocks in the market is, and there's a 30-minute delay on the stream because anybody that streams Trade Ideas, like people, I think certain people are just whining about the delay just so people will leave the stream, and so you'll see me sometimes delete their comments. But yeah, anybody that streams Trade Ideas, anybody, doesn't matter who it is, so any streamer you see on YouTube that's streaming Trade Ideas has to have a delay like me. There needs to be a delay. They're gonna have a delay. And so anybody that's streaming Trade Ideas has the same delay as me. But if you want Trade Ideas without the delay, like I said, super up-to-date real-time scanners, super customizable. They do a lot of cool stuff, and you can check out Trade Ideas. It's a great way to help support our free content. But yeah, like I said, go check out Trade Ideas. There's the link for Trade Ideas, and you can use BT15 to get 15% off. And yeah, there's the link, so y'all go check that out. But yeah, y'all go check out Trade Ideas. Like I said, really up-to-date, real-time scanners. Anybody that streams like me, there's gonna be a delay, unfortunately, and it just is what it is. It's like 30 seconds to a minute. But if you want these scanners without the delay, go check out Trade Ideas. Like I said, really dope scanners. You can build scans and do all this cool stuff. They're pretty easy to learn too once you get the hang of it. And if you do use my link, I'll send you my Trade Ideas settings if you want my exact settings to have real time with them. And so just let me know. I'm looking at AMD here under 56.50. I'm going to scalp hopefully a few cents off the bottom here for AMD. All right, getting ready to scalp AMD. Like I said, under this 56.50 low, I'm scalping 400 shares here, and about to catch it. Let's see. Gonna wait for a few little bounce backs. 52s. See if I can catch it before the big firm breakdown. There's 51s. We're trying here, 51s. Waiting for the actual break here though. 54s. There's 55s. Six. $59s. So yeah, we're waiting for AMD to break here. We're trying to let it consolidate. Same thing kind of with WKHS here. We're also looking at WKHS to see if we can break these lows. Trying to be patient and wait for those two. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, brother. About crude oil. Yeah, I'm not messing with crude oil right now, man. So I don't know what they're doing, bro. So I can't really say if they're good or bad, you know. Also, y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. Super active penny stock Discord. Really fun Discord to be a part of. A lot of great, talented traders there in Trader Mike's Discord. And so y'all go check out this link. I'll also post our Discord here. So y'all go join our Discord. And I'll post our Discord link here too. Like I said, join Trader Mike's. Really active penny stock Discord. Really fun Discord to be a part of. Super active and just really fun to hang out in. We also have our own Discord that you can go check out, and I'll post this link here too, where we post stream links, we post new videos, we give you guys updates on all of our stuff, and so y'all go join our Discord as well here, and I'll send the invite to this one too. Yeah, we're trying to help Trader Mike break 3K today. Yeah, there's our Discord link too, so y'all go join both of those. Like I said, we're waiting on AMD to break 56.50s here. I like this pattern. We need to let it break. SPY's about to push up and break highs though here. Let me see what like MU's doing. MU's really breaking down here. WKHS is bouncing back. Man, look at me. I'm all like fuzzy right now. Look like Edward in Twilight. Let me fix this. There we go. That's better. Alright guys, so let's see what we get. Sitting here trying to be patient with all of this stuff. AMD's not breaking down, unfortunately. Still trying to be patient with this. I'm also looking at MU here as well. MU. UAVS. What's UAVS doing? Yeah, UAVS, the volume's still a little low. Penny stocks have mostly dried up by now. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be like a few movers like LAIX, KNDI, making some moves. Not too bad. ADTX has been popping up on the scanners here. This is probably the best one, I think. ADTX. It's got the most volume relative to some of these others. Alright, about to short AMD. Like I said, we break under 56.50. I'm shorting AMD. There's 56.40s. Getting ready to short it. 54s. PFE. Pfizer, yeah, Pfizer's been moving today for sure. $58s. Still looking at MU, maybe. MU drops under 50.72, I might short it. Let's see where the previous closing price is. Alright, so we're still well above that. Alright, so MU is right around this previous closing price. There's 54s, so I'm watching MU very closely here as well. 53s, 52s, getting very close to AMD here, 51s. $53s. Alright, getting very close to shorting AMD here, 500 shares, 51s. I'm in with 500 shares of AMD. I think I got in a little bit early here, unfortunately, if I have to judge this trade. A little bit early. Not too bad so far, 50s. We might have to let it consolidate a little while up here. There's 54s. All right, 53s. Like I said, I got in a little bit early. I should have waited for the actual break to happen here, unfortunately. We get up to 61s. Yeah, I'm out. $60 loss there. Not what I wanted. I just got in a tad bit too early. And we'll have other plays here. But I got to wait for the break to actually happen next time. Also looking at MU, though. MU's right around 50.70. But yeah, this is what I did wrong here. I know exactly what I did. I need to wait for this confirmed level to actually break here. And it just didn't break. It just held it as support, which is a terrible way to approach that trade. I thought it was going to break, and so I decided to jump in a little bit early, but that's definitely what I did wrong there. And like I said, we'll have other opportunities, but I just got to get out, refresh, reset, and see what else we can find. Is that dandruff on my head? No, man, this is just my green screen. It's just my green screen. We have a green screen in the back. It makes kind of my hair look all fuzzy and look all kind of crazy. But yeah, it's just a green screen effect. I don't know, Miles. That one's tough to tell, brother. We'll see, man. I mean, the market's breaking highs. If I could find a normal mid-cap stock that I can take advantage of the market with, I would. But for now, we're just kind of consolidating here, unfortunately. Maybe it's been a while since I traded cannabis, and cannabis is starting to rip up here too. I'm going to get in CGC here. I'm in a CGC with 400 shares. It's breaking highs. It's been a while since I traded it. Nice little move. We're going to take half off there. Going to hold 200 shares. See if we get up to 1850s or so on the rest now. maybe take a little bit more off there. You know, hold. I hope you guys could see, like, the big thing is, like, I'm profitable a large majority of the time with these trades. Sometimes I'll take too much risk and I'll refuse to exit when I should, like AMD, but, you know. Most of the time, I'm doing alright. SPY breaking highs here. Cannabis should be following that up to a certain extent. There's 40s. Alright, so yeah, market's breaking highs, kind of consequently dragging a lot of these other stocks up, including CGC. That's the most recent one I'm trading. Looks really strong here, unless we get a drastic pullback. I'm trying to hold it for 1850s. Just get out there. So I'm up 90 bucks on the day. Not as good as the $120 I was up a minute ago, but still good. Yeah, so with that, I'm just gonna hide him on the channel. Like I said, he's not trading at all. He's just kind of in here and he's kind of trolling and just saying stuff. I'm pretty sure it's this other guy we used to have here called Hero, who just kind of harasses the stream and demands attention like a little kid, and so that's all it is. So I'm just gonna ban him and move on, just so we don't have to keep dealing with it. SPY's still ripping up. Now the last one was on CGC, which was a cannabis stock, Nancy. No, I never ended up buying UABS. Maybe I should have. But just too light volume right now, unfortunately. SPY's still steady ripping up here. It looks really, really strong. I'm going to get in 200 shares of AMD here, seeing if it's going to reject at the whole dollar of 57. Just use 57 as a risk, and then ideally down to like 60 here. We'll see. No, I'm only in with 100 shares. That's not what I wanted. Maybe I can add a few more here. Yeah, I'm going to get in with another. So I'm in with 300 shares now. That's about closer to what I wanted here. We're just going to look for like 87s for the first profit, and then see what happens on the rest. Yeah.
Look, this is what they have. They don't have the one that we picked.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
Well, look, which one? What about that one? This is the biggest one.
Huh?
What about that one?
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. You can pick it. Here, baby, I'm in the middle of a trade right now. I don't have time to do that. You have to go somewhere else. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm going to get out half here. Holding 150 shares left. Gonna see what this one can do. I got out half, holding 75 shares left. I'm going to get out the rest there. So, not a bad day so far. Caught the rejection at the whole dollar. I hope you guys see how I did that. With AMD. Alright, I'm done. I'm done out of that trade kill. Alright. Alright. But yeah, here's 57s is what I shorted into. When I trade my small account Spartan, it is my Thinkorswim account. My Thinkorswim account's about $4 grand, which is very, very small. And so yeah, my Thinkorswim account's about $4 grand. So that's why we say it's a small account. It's because it's about 4,000. Is NIO gonna rip? I don't know, man. We'll see. So if you guys do want to use the same platform I'm using, like somebody asked me about all my buying power earlier, and the way I have so much buying power here is because I use it's kind of like a prop firm. It's with TradeNet and Tefs on this account, and like I said, it's kind of like a prop firm, and so I have what they call the Pro package, which was $8 grand, but there's a lot of other packages as well. Like there's a cheap package that's $400, and if you're outside of the US, unfortunately they don't accept US clients anymore. But if you're outside of the US specifically, like if you're in Canada or Mexico or overseas in Europe or anywhere else, you can still sign up for these packages and get the funded accounts through them. And again, the base package they have is $400. Once you're approved for that, it gives you 14,000 in buying power to trade with. And there's no PDT rule. You can day trade and short stocks with them. And like I said, some people hate on them, but objectively speaking, that's a pretty cheap way to get started. I think most new traders are going to lose their first few accounts. And so in that way, it makes a lot of sense. You could spend $400. Again, if you're outside of the US, you're going to be able to trade 14,000 in buying power. You can withdraw once per month on a 70-30 split on that base package. And so if you make $1,000 net, you get to keep 700. They keep the other 300. But again, they're supplying you with a ton of buying power for $400. And then even your max loss of 700, if you go under 13,300, they close you down. But that's almost twice as much as you're actually paying for it. And so the risk reward is good as well. It also comes with a course, a demo account, and access to their chat room. And so, like I said, objectively speaking, I think it's pretty cheap. I do make a commission for if you sign up through them. And so I am going to be biased in their favor, obviously. But again, objectively speaking, I think it's pretty cheap. And I think most new traders are going to lose their first few accounts regardless. And so I wish I would have known about them when I first got started, because I would have saved a lot of money instead of depositing thousands. I could risk $400 with one of their packages, get a course, chat room, demo account, all that good stuff. And then if I lost it, it wouldn't be the end of the world. And I think that makes a lot of sense. If you want to check them out, here's the link. Again, only if you're outside of the US will they accept you for the funded account. If you're in the US, you can still sign up and get the course, demo account, and all that stuff, but you're not going to get the funded account with them. Also, if you're in the US and you want to use a platform, I suggest Webull. Webull, really good platform, really nice charting. Mobile application is one of the best mobile apps I've seen, where it has news, it has free paper trading, it has all this good stuff for traders. 0 commissions on Webull, and like I said, I think it's a good way to get started as well if you're in the US and you can't sign up through TradeNet and Tefs. With the other packages, if you're in the US, you can check out Webull, and if you sign up and deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks. So you get 2 free stocks in between. I think it's like $15 up to a few $100. And so if you want to take that, dice roll, see if you can get an expensive stock. And I have had people reach out to me saying they did get some of these expensive stocks for free just by signing up to Webull. I'll include this link in the chat as well. And again, I do make a commission and I get a free stock if you sign up through me here as well. So again, I'm going to be biased in their favor, obviously. These are both referral links. I just try to be honest with people in that way. But yeah, if you want to check out Webull, here's the link for that. Man, the SPY is just ripping up here. I'm still looking at CGC, which is a cannabis stock here. Yeah, and I think, like I said, I think I talked about it before, but listen, guys, if you're in the US, this is what you want to understand, okay? You want to understand that most traders are going to lose, even if you're brand new. Even if you take big size, even if you have the best course, the best teacher, the best educator, the best platform or broker in the world, most new traders are just going to lose, guys. That's just kind of how it is. Most new traders are just about to lose. Doesn't matter where they go, what platform they use. Most new traders are about to lose money. And if you think you're going to be in that outlier group that makes all this money when you first get started, if you've got all these hopes and dreams tied into trading where you think you're just going to deposit $1,000 and you're just going to start paying your bills, you're probably not going to. You're probably in turn just going to lose a bunch of money. And that's okay, because anything worth learning in life takes time and it takes effort. And trading's one of those things. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but once you actually learn it, that'll be a skill you'll have for the rest of your life. You know, you'll be able to make money in trading if you really learn how to do it, but it takes years. And I just try to be realistic with people in that way. A lot of people have a lot of unreasonable expectations tied to trading, and I get it. But like, trading takes time, guys. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Think of it like getting a degree. You know, think about like getting a degree, right? That's going to take time, but that'll be something you'll have that'll earn you money for life, right? Think about maybe poker is a good analogy with it. Poker, you know, you're not going to join poker. You're not going to start playing poker and start learning poker and all of a sudden just start beating the best poker players in the world. You could, but it's going to be more positive, like good variance and luck than anything else, right? And so understand that about trading. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's going to take time to learn. You're probably going to lose a bunch of money when you first get started, but that's okay. But just have reasonable expectations with it, guys. That's the best thing. If I could leave you all with anything, it's just have reasonable expectations towards your trading. It's not something that you're just going to make money with all of a sudden. Most of the time you're going to lose. You might make money. Most of that's from luck. And I hope you guys understand that the right way. Man, look at ISIG, though, making some rips here this morning, making some big moves. CGC, we're going to try to break it buy it at the highs here, get up to 1842. We're going to try to take CGC, cannabis stock. Come on. We're trying to buy CGC here. We're right around the top. Didn't break highs yet. There's 42s. Rejection. How you guys doing today? Everybody green on the day? What's everybody like today? How's your day been? My day's alright. I mean, WKHS still battling. We're going to see what else we got. ISIG has been popping up on the scanners. ISIG. Oh, also, guys, y'all go check out my latest video. I dropped out, and listen, guys, I dropped a video on back testing. I back tested penny stock gap ups. So I back tested a lot of these moves in the market. I back tested some of these penny stock low float gappers and how they reacted to the open. I got some really solid data that came out in this back testing session. And so if you could, go check out this video. If you could, go check out this video. Like I said, I back tested penny stocks in day trading. I back tested some of these penny stocks, specifically gappers in penny stocks. So y'all go check out that video. Like I said, I got some really good data from that video. Y'all go check it out. Like I said, I should be dropping another video today, sometime this afternoon. And so if you haven't already, guys, remember to hit that subscribe button, click the bell, and we do this live for free every single day. Also, guys, another good way to help support us, let me find this. Another good way to help support our free content here, if you don't want to check out any of those referral links, is to check out Patreon. You know, you can become a Patreon member of ours for under $5 and or for $5, and so y'all go check out our Patreon. Like I said, I haven't really pushed Patreon in the past, but yeah, there's the link if you do want to become a Patreon of ours. There's the link in the chat. Like I said, both of these are really good ways to help support our channel. Everything we do here is free. We're just a free resource and community for traders. Like I said, I don't even try to act like an expert because I know there's some things that I do wrong as well. And I don't want people thinking I'm an expert and then trying to emulate me and then losing and then getting mad at me because they lost. That's not what I'm trying to do. And so with that said, we're just a free resource and community for traders. And if you appreciate free content like this, you know, hit the subscribe button, click the bell. You can become a Patreon member of ours. And you can also become a member. If you look next to the subscribe button, there's a join button. You can become a member of ours. I think it's like $4.99 a month. And I'm going to try to drop some exclusive content for those members. But as always, guys, I really appreciate all the support we have here on the channel. Like I said, I love you all. I'm probably going to close it down for the day unless I see anything too crazy. Unless I see anything too crazy, I'm probably going to just close it down for the day. Not a bad day. I mean, up over $100. I do have some stuff I need to work on with my trading because I'm not making the type of growths that I really want. And so I have to look at either scaling back up in size or chilling out with my trading and not trading as much, maybe trading less per day. But those are all kind of things that I'm going to have to look at. I think if you guys, here's the thing though, and this is what gives me a confidence, regardless of what way my account is going, if you watch the stream every day, you know how often I end green in at least gross profits, and that alone gives me a lot of confidence. Like I said, if you go back and you tally up how much I end green and gross and how often I do that, you're going to see I am green, I would say probably at least 75% plus every day. And so that gives me confidence. There are some tweaks that I need to make to my trading, and so that's true. But we're going to see how that goes. Like I said, we're going to drop a video today, guys. If you want to check out trade ideas, like I said, these are what's telling me some of these big movers. The latest stock to pop up on this list is KOPN, and you can see it breaking highs up here at the 150s for KOPN. And so we're having some interesting moves here. Like I said, guys, hit the subscribe button. Go check out trade ideas. The link to the chat is right there. If you want, you can use our promo code BT15 and get 15% off of trade ideas. Get really up-to-date real-time scans. Like I said, a lot of gold information that these scanners give you. I appreciate the sub, Andres. Appreciate it, brother. Welcome in. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day. I love you all. And I will see you guys tomorrow.